Om Yajnanandasya Jnananjansalakaya Chakshurunmritam Jena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hare Krishna, dear devotees, welcome to our ISKCON YouTube channel. Today I am going to discuss third chapter of Srimad Bhagavatam, 9th canto, in which there is description of Sukanya and Chavana Ruchi. Sukanya. Who is Sukanya? His good daughter, Sukanya, famous daughter. I will describe it. This chapter describes the dynasty of Saryati. He is another son of Vaivasut Manu, another son of Manu, and also tells about Sukanya and Revati. Sukanya is his daughter. Very famous story. So 1 to 10 describes marriage of Sukanya. Devagya Saryati gave instructions about what to do in the ritualistic ceremony observed on the second day of the Yajna of the Angirasas. So, in verse 2 it is stated that Sukanya nama tasyasit kanya kamalalochana taya sardham vanagato hi agama Chavanashramam. Saryati had a beautiful lotus-eyed daughter named Sukanya, with whom he went to the forest to see the ashram of Chavan Muni. Siddha Swami in his purport says, Ado tavat tat kanya vritantam ah. So Saryati had other descendants also, but in the beginning his son's description being stated, because it's a very famous story. One day, Saryati, along with his daughter, known as Sukanya, went to the ashram of Chavan Muni. Chavan Muni, you are very famous. You know Chavan Prats? The Chavan Muni. There, Sukanya saw two glowing substances within a hole of earthworms. And by chance, she pierced those two glowing substances. As soon as she did this, blood began to ooze from that hole. Consequently, King Saryati and his companions suffered from constipation and inability to pass urine. When the king asked why circumstances had suddenly changed, he found that Sukanya was the cause of this misfortune. Then they all offered prayers to Chavan Muni just to satisfy him according to his own desire, and Devagya Saryati offered his daughter to Chavan Muni, who was a very old man, and daughter is a very young woman. There is a marriage. This is Vedic story, Vedic history, not story simply. So 11 to 26, these 16 verses describe Chavana, how he became young. When the heavenly physicians, the Ashwini Kumara's brothers, once visited Chavan Muni, the Muni requested them to give him back his youth. These two physicians took Chavan Muni to a particular lake in which they bathed and regained full youth. After this, Sukanya couldn't distinguish her husband. She then surrendered unto the Ashwini Kumaras, who were very satisfied with her chastity and who therefore introduced her again to her husband. Chavan Muni then engaged King Saryati in performing the Soma Yajna and gave the Ashwini Kumaras the privilege to drink Somarasa. Though they were demigods, but still then they had not the chance of drinking Somarasa. So this Chavan Muni gave them the chance. The king of heaven, Lord Indra, became very angry at this, but he could not do any harm to Saryati. Henceforward, the Ashwini Kumar physicians were able to share in the Somarasa. Daividya Mang Sompa Puta Papa is stated in Bhagavad Gita, 9th chapter. Somapana, there is a sacrificial juice. So 27 to 36, there is 10 verses. Revati's marriage. Revati is married to Lord Baladev. Though this Saryati later had 3 sons named Utanvari, Anartha, and Bhurisena. Anartha had 1 son whose name was Revata. Revata had 100 sons, of whom the eldest son was Kapudmi. So, It is stated one day Kakudmi went along with his daughter to Brahmaloka to know who is the real, who is the husband of Revati. Because Brahma is Vidhi. So he went direct to that Brahmaloka. So it is described in chapter verse 34. Bhuvabharavatārāya Bhagavan Bhutavāvana Avateno Nijansena Punya Sravan Kirtana. And Lord Baladeva is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. One who hears and chants about him is purified. Because he is always the well-wisher of all living entities, he has descended to all his paraphernalia to purify the entire world and lessen its burden. So, in this context, I meant here that though Baladev is the elder brother of Lord Krishna, but in the Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto, while describing about the pastimes of the Lords, but Sukadeva Goswami was so much engrossed in describing Lord Krishna's pastimes that he didn't much describe about Lord Balaram's pastimes. That's why you will hear in Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto 67, I think, 67 chapter, Parikshit Maharaj will remind him, so I want to hear about Baladev, Balaram. In this way, you will see Baladev's marriage was not mentioned in 10th canto. This is mentioned here in 9th canto. Lord's marriage was described in so many chapters, starting from Rukmini, 10th canto, 53rd chapter, or it may be 52nd chapter, so to say. So many chapters describe the marriage of Lord Krishna, but Baladev, no mention in 10th canto. Here it is mentioned, 9th canto. Anyway, Kakudmi was advised by Lord Brahma to offer his beautiful daughter Revati to Baladev, who belongs to the Vishnu Tattva category. Kakudmi wanted to marry his daughter to a suitable groom, but whomever he was thinking of, but when he went to Brahmaloka, it is stated that Brahma was busy about some affairs. And when Brahma came, this Kakudmi offered his obeisances. So Brahma asked, what is the reason you have come? I have come with my daughter for his marriage, for her marriage with parents. Now whomever you have in your mind for giving your daughter in marriage, they have all gone away. Brahma's one day is equal to our Sahasra Yuga Parjandam. It is stated in Srimad Bhagavatam 10th canto 14th chapter that Brahma has 1 through T, less than a second, is more than 1 year in these earthly calculations. So all whom he wanted to give his daughter in marriage, all of them passed away. By that time, however, 27 millennia have passed. The 28th millennium of Dwapar was going on, and the Lord came as Krishna and Balaram. So he came from Brahmaloka and gave his daughter in marriage to Baladev. It is described here in 9th canto. After doing this, Kakudmi retired from family life and entered the forest of Bhadragasam to execute austerities and penances. In this way, we see it is stated that Revati is of Satya Yuga, but Baladeva is of Dwapar Yuga. So Baladeva cut short the height of Revati. The people's height, age, duration, all these things were superior in the age of Satya. And it is dwindling. Every millennium it is dwindling. So thank you very much for listening to this lecture, and please don't forget to subscribe, share and like our channel and get blessings of the Lord. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.